So we come to the cruiserweight division. Again, obviously had a lot of fighters over the years what would be cruiserweight, but this started up in 1979 first time. But again, you got sort of people like Patterson, Floyd Patterson, Jerry Quarry, and Henry Cooper would all been, or even some of the light heavies, maybe cruisers. But again, yeah, so 1979, the WBC instituted the cruiserweight class with a weight limit of £190. Then 3 years later, in 1982, they raised the limit to £195, while the WBF, who set their own champions in 1982 and 83 respectively, stayed with the original limit. So it's a bit up in the air. And yeah, it was not until Evander Holyfield unified the titles in 1988 that the limit was standardised to £190. Lovely. So we're going to start at the beginning. The first people to have it was the WBC World Cruiserweight WBC title, December the 8th, 1979. Marvin Camel draws with Mate Parlov of Yugoslavia in split Yugoslavia. That's for the vacant title. And then you got March the 31st, 1980, Marvin Camel wins on points against Mate Parlov in Las Vegas. And then you got November the 26th, 1980, Carlos de Leon wins on points. Carlos de Leon from Puerto Rico wins on points against Marvin Camo over 15 rounds. 15 rounders then in New Orleans. February 24th, 1982, Carlos de Leon wins, referee stops the fight in the 7th round against Marvin Camel, Atlantic City, New Jersey. And then June the 27th, 1982, S.T. Gordon from the US wins, referee stops the fight against Carlos de Leon in the 2nd round. Wins in the 2nd round over Carlos de Leon, referee stops the fight in Cleveland. February the 16th, 1983, S.T. Gordon wins again in the 2nd round, referee stops the fight against Jess Burnett from the US in East Rutherford, New Jersey. July the 17th, 1983, Carlos de Leon wins on points over 12 rounds then. Over S.T. Gordon, so he gets his revenge. So 1983, July the 17th, Carlos de Leon wins on points over 12 rounds against S.T. Gordon in Las Vegas. September the 21st, 1983, Carlos de Leon wins in the 4th round, referee stops the fight against Alvaro Lopez from the US, United States, in San Jose. March the 9th, 1984, Carlos de Leon wins on points against Anthony Davis from the US in Las Vegas, Nevada. June the 2nd, 1984, Carlos de Leon wins on points over 12 rounds against Bashiru Ali from Nigeria in Oakland. June the 6th, 1985, and later to be Mike Tyson opponent, Alfonso Ratcliffe from the US, wins on points against Carlos de Leon in Las Vegas. September the 21st, 1985, Bernard Benton from the US wins on points against Alfonso Ratcliffe in Las Vegas. March the 22nd, 1986, Carlos de Leon wins on points over 12 rounds against Bernard Benton in Las Vegas. August the 10th, 1986, Carlos de Leon wins, referee stops the fight in 8th round against Michael Greer in the US. That's in Giardini, Naxos, Italy. So we got February the 21st. February 21st, 1987, Carlos de Leon wins in the 5th round. Referee stops the fight against Angelo Rotoli from Italy, in Bergamo, Italy. January 22nd, 1988, Carlos de Leon wins on points over 12 rounds against Jose Mario Flores Berlon from Uruguay, Atlantic City, New Jersey. April the 9th, 1988, Evander Holyfield wins by KO in 8th round against Carlos de Leon in Las Vegas for the undisputed title. So we go to the WBA title now. February the 9th, 1982, Ozzy Ocasio from Puerto Rico wins on points over 15 rounds. 15-round points decision against Robbie Williams from South Africa in Johannesburg, South Africa, for the vacant title, the WBA title. December the 16th, 1982, Ozzy Ocasio wins on points in over 15 rounds against young Joe Louis from the US in Chicago. May the 20th, 1983, Ozzy Ocasio wins on points over 15 rounds against Randy Stevens in the US in Las Vegas. May the 5th, 1984, Ozzy Ocasio wins, referee stops the fight against John Adhiambo from Kenya in San John. December the 1st, 1984, Piet Kraus from South Africa wins on points over 15 rounds against Ozzy Ocasio in Sun City. March the 29th, 1985, Piet Kraus wins on points against Ozzy Ocasio. Again, the same decision twice. Sun City also. July the 27th, 1985, Dwight Mohammed Kwa from the US wins by KO in the 11th round against Piet Kruis in Sun City. March 23rd, 1986, Dwight Mohammed Kwa wins in the 6th round. Referee stops the fight against Leon Spinks from the US. in Reno, Nevada. So again, he's stepping down there from heavy after fighting Ali at heavyweight twice. July the 12th, 1989, Evander Holyfield wins on points over 15 rounds against Dwight Muhammad Kwa in Atlanta, Georgia. February the 14th, 1987, Evander Holyfield wins over 7 rounds. The referee stops the fight against another soon-to-be in the professional ranks, another Tyson opponent who beat Tyson twice in the amateurs, actually, Henry Tillman, but loses to him later on down the line in heavyweight division very quickly. But again, I digress. So, February the 14th, 1987, Evander Holyfield wins. Referee stops the fight in the 7th round against Henry Tillman from the US in Reno, Nevada. So we've got the IBF title. So again, the IBF title, May the 21st, 1983, Marvin Camel wins by KO against Ricky Sikorsky. It's Soroski, but Sikorsky, yeah, US Billings. In Billings. December 13th, 1983, Marvin Camel wins by KO in the 5th round against Roddy McDonald from Canada in Halifax, Canada. October the 6th, 1984, Leroy Murphy from the US wins in the 14th round. Referee stops the fight against Marvin Camel in Billings again. December the 20th, 1984, Leroy Murphy wins in the 12th round. Referee stops the fight against Young Joe Louis in the US in Chicago, Illinois. October the 19th, 1985, Leroy Murphy wins. October the 19th, 1985, Leroy Murphy wins in the 12th round by KO against Crisanda Muti from Zambia in Monte Carlo, Monaco. April the 19th, 1986, Leroy Murphy wins by KO in the 9th round against Dorsey Gaiman in the US in San Remo, not San Reno, it's San Remo with an M, Remo in Italy, not San Reno in Nevada, San Remo. So October the 25th, 1986, Ricky Parkey from the US wins. Referee stops the fight in the 10th round against Leroy Murphy in Marsala, Italy. May the 15th, 1987, Evander Holyfield wins. Referee stops the fight in the 3rd round against Ricky Parkey in Las Vegas, Nevada. Gonna leave it there. Bang.